Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Laura Roy. I do a little bit of everything in this channel, so if you like a little bit of everything, I suggest that you subscribe to my channel. And with that being said, today we are going to attempt and make some sourdough cinnamon roll buns for the very first time. So I saw a video of this lady that goes by Simplicity in a Starter. If I'm able to tag her down below, I will, but if not, we'll just follow the recipe. She literally makes sourdough recipes simple. That's why it's Simplicity and a Starter. So we gotta hurry it up because my bad boy, my starter, it's she is ready to go and she's starting to fall, so I don't want her to fall too much. So let's get this started. I am drinking my coffee. Even though it is 2:55 in the afternoon, I need a little pick-me-up. I am drinking my coffee with my homemade keto pumpkin spice creamer. I've created a short video, so if you guys want to see that, go down my shorts and you'll see that. But anyway, let's get started. All right guys, so we are going to start off by using our kitchen scale, and we are going to put our stand mixer bowl. I think you're too low. There you go. On our scale, we're going to zero it out, and then we're going to take our, ooh, my egg's about to roll out of here. We're going to take 100 grams of this sourdough starter. Very active, please. So I don't know if you could kind of see. Let's get to 100. If you go a little bit over 100, it's okay. All right. I'm glad that she is still very active. Okay, so that was 119. I think I can live with that. All right, 119. So we're gonna clear that out, and then we're going to use 30 grams of dark brown sugar. You can use light sugar, as she said, light brown sugar, but she said that it comes out better with the dark brown sugar because of its like more caramel taste, I guess. So 30 of that, and we're gonna clear a scale. Make sure that when you're gonna add a new ingredient, you clear the scale out. Right here we have 175 grams of warm water. Make sure it's warm, not hot. So we're gonna put that bad boy in there. I already had pre-measured all these, so it'd be easier, 'cause, you know, I needed to hurry up because I did not want my sourdough to completely fall before using it. Okay, so this is how it's looking so far. Now we're gonna move on over to our stand mixer, and we're just going to go ahead and run it on low to just get all this stuff mixed. All right, once that is mixed, we are going to take it out of here. All right, so we're going to put it back on our scale. Now to this, we are going to add 57 grams of melted butter. We'll plop that in there. And then we are going to zero out our scale again. And now we're going to add 5 grams of salt. 5. Don't go overboard, just 5. 5 grams. Perfect, 5 grams. And then 1 large room temperature egg. Sorry, I didn't even see that was in the way. Up in there it goes. And now we're going to put it back on the stand mixer, and we are going to mix it again on low until everything is incorporated. Alright guys, now since that is nice and mixed, we are going to take this attachment off of our stand mixer, and then we're going to grab our dough hook, okay? And I'm just gonna put it on there just so I can have it ready. There we go. All right, so we're gonna clear our scale out. We have it back on our scale. And now we're going to add 370 grams of bread flour. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I did forget that she did say that you're gonna have to gradually put it in there while it's mixing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my bowl back on my stand mixer, and I'm going to get another plate. This plate I think will do, so we'll put it on our scale, and then we're going to measure out 370 grams of bread flour. All right, 370. Perfect. So now what we're going to do, take a sip of coffee, and now we are going to add a little bit of this flour into, without making a mess, into our bowl. Is it locked in? Yes. And then we're just going to turn it on low. Make sure you have a spatula at hand because we're going to be scraping the sides of the bowl. So this is how it's looking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spatula and I'm just going to scrape the sides, just so we don't have all of that flour hanging out on the sides of the bowl. Okay, and now we're going to gradually, while it's on, just add more flour. And we're going to continue to do that until all of our flour is in there. Okay, like I was saying when I was rudely interrupted by my phone, is that if you have time today to make your cinnamon rolls, then just let it bulk ferment on the counter until it's risen 50%. My kitchen is around 71 degrees, so I know it'll take around maybe 4 to 5 hours, maybe 6, but we'll keep an eye on it. All right, so now that my dough is done bulk fermenting, I'm going to take a bowl and put 57 grams of unsalted butter and soften it in my microwave since I forgot to leave it out. Now we're going to take another bowl and we are going to weigh out 12 grams of ground cinnamon, 150 grams of dark brown sugar, mix it all up until it's well incorporated, put that to a side. Then we are going to flour our counter and we are going to dump our dough out. We are going to shape it into a long rectangle. Now we're going to take our butter and we're going to put it all over the dough. The same thing with the cinnamon mixture. We're going to put it all over it. Make sure that you pack it into the dough, not too hard, but lightly. Then we are going to cut this into strips. Since this is my first time making cinnamon rolls, I don't know what's easier, rolling it into a log and then cutting it, or doing what she did. But since I am following this video to a T, this is what she did. So after that, we're going to take our glass baking dish. We are going to spray it with some cooking spray, and we are going to start rolling our rolls tightly, not loosely, but nice and tight. And we are going to leave some space in between so they have enough space to proof. And this is how it looked like. I'm just going to cover it with saran wrap, and I'm going to put it into the refrigerator, and I'm going to bake it the next day in the morning. So this is the next day in the morning. My refrigerator is like super cold, so that's why I like instantly fogged up. But this is how they are looking. Don't worry if you see that liquid on the bottom, it's going to get soaked right back up when it's baking. So we're just going to leave it out proofing either at room temperature for 4 hours or put it in a warm oven for 2 hours. Mine took 2 hours because I warmed it up warmed up my oven and then turned it off and then placed them in there. So now they're nice and airy, they're done. Now we're going to take 220 grams of heavy cream, and we are just going to put that on top of every single roll. Make sure it's warm and not cold. And then we're going to bake it at 350 for 30 minutes. So while our rolls are baking, we are going to work on our cream cheese frosting. We are going to take 28 grams of room temperature butter, 55 grams of room temperature cream cheese. We are going to whip that with our hand mixer. And now to add to that, we are going to add 90 grams of powdered sugar and 15 grams of heavy cream. I didn't have just heavy cream. I had heavy whipping cream. I don't know if there's a difference, but that's the one that I was using. But I mean, it came out okay. After 30 minutes, our cinnamon rolls are done and ready to go. They're so golden. Like I just can't explain the aroma in my house. It smells so good. So anyway, let it cool for 5 minutes. After that, you're going to put your cream cheese frosting on top, and it's going to melt into every little crevice. So I let it cool for like maybe like 8, almost 10 minutes. We just could not wait. We had to dig in. So I had like my little floppy spatula here trying to take it out. And it was so good. It was baked through, nice and fluffy, soft, chewy at the same time. It was so good. You like seriously, you guys have to try this recipe. It was so good, and they're so light. The cream cheese, it's not so sugary at all. It's really light. All right, guys, when I tell you that you guys have to run and make this recipe, please run and make this recipe. It is so delicious. They're so gooey, soft. Like, look at this. It's just, they're so soft. I had to save 2 for my husband. These are I'm going to share it with my mom, my sister-in-law, my dad, the girls, my kids. They're already eating theirs. And it's like, just look at it, y'all. Like, it looks so good. It's like the video doesn't even really do it justice. I love it, Mom. But my house smells so delicious. It's just so good. Please try it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.